So, of course, one more thing that you know, which is when we are more diverse and inclusive in our healthcare settings, we have equity and justice, the outcomes are better.
Well, I would say that you mentioned walls. There's certainly a tremendous wall in academic medicine against political conservatives, against religious Christians. And I must say that I do not feel my humanity acknowledged when ideologically uniform campuses hold public celebrations of baby killings and gang rapes and kidnappings that occurred on October 7th. That is not acknowledging my humanity. My question is, how far does the word diversity extend? It seems to me that right now it's heavily restricted, and I wanted to mention three underrepresented groups, heavily underrepresented groups certainly in academic life. One is registered Republicans, at least registered Republicans who are out of the closet. You mentioned Harvard. There was a recent survey of political contributions there by party. Now you might think, oh, it'd be maybe 60-40, maybe 70-30. It's 97-3. 97% of the faculty and staff at Harvard give to one political party. At UPenn, it's even worse. It's 99.7% goes to one political party. There's been a concerted effort to drive out and silence conservative voices. And what we've seen, one of the ugly consequences recently, is an explosion of left-wing Jew hatred on campuses, public celebrations endorsing baby killings and gang rapes of Jews on October 7th. And it's driven by ideological uniformity on campuses. That's been a long-standing project. The second underrepresented group I want to mention, and it's related, is evangelical Christians. I know two faculty members at Temple who are evangelical Christians. I discovered it by accident, and both of them specifically asked me to keep their names quiet. There's a strong bias against religious Christians, especially religious conservative Christians, in academic life. And the third group I want to mention is people, especially women, who have 4 or more children. My wife is a professor of medicine and dermatology, and she and I have been accused of having a gigantic carbon footprint because we have 4 or more children. None of this diversity stuff ever extends to these groups. Now, do I need to go out and find a physician who's a registered Republican who has 4 or more children to get sympathy? Do evangelical Christians have to go limit their care to Christian institutions? I hope the answer is no, but academic medicine, universities in general, need to stop this ideological uniformity, this anti-diverse program of stamping out conservative, anybody who's a millimeter to the right of Karl Marx.